Hi, it's Debbie from Creatively Yours, and welcome to my uh, 8th episode of Flosstube. I just came home from work. I made dinner and now I am doing a video. Had a busy day at work and I'm a little tired. Maybe you can see it. Welcome. Welcome to all the new viewers and welcome to the returning viewers. Thank you for commenting and subscribing. I love this community and I love the fact that people are still watching my videos. So thank you first off. This time I'm going to show you my whips. I have a few. I wanted to do a video now because between now and the moment where the retreat, the first Dutch Stitchers retreat is there, I don't have time to make a video. I need to visit a sick coworker and I need to finish off a few things for the retreat, and yeah. So I will show you a few whips and I am showing you a little purchase. It's not really a purchase because I told you in one of my previous videos I signed myself up for something, so I will show you this. And yeah, let's get on with it. I had a lot of things to do the past couple of weeks. My son turned 16. It's crazy, right? I am 43 and I don't consider myself 43. I feel like, well, okay, most of the time I feel like a 28 or 23-year-old, but sometimes because of my fibromyalgia I feel like an 80-year-old. But okay, I don't consider myself a 43-year-old with a 16-year-old son. So we had a lot of fun with his birthday and he was spoiled rotten. And yeah, had a lot of fun. And we had my mother's birthday before the birthday of my son. And it's a little story. I told you in my plans for 2018 I wanted to, next to cross stitching, I wanted to lose a couple of pounds, kilos. Not just pounds and kilos, a fair amount of kilos. I gained a lot of weight since I had to take medication for my blood pressure. And it's hard to get it off. Normally, when I am dieting, it flies off. It doesn't take much effort, but this time around it's different. Maybe it's due to the fact I'm 43, and yeah, it's not working as fast as I'm used to, but yeah, we went to my mother's birthday and my mother had a chocolate cake. And for that day, I told my family, okay, this day I'm not dieting. I want to have cake and I want to have the treats. And my mother had a half of a cake, chocolate cake, left over and gave it to me to take with me to home. And because I liked it so much. And my son, when we left my mother, when we got in the car, my son saw the box of chocolate cake, said, "Mom, you are not having more chocolate cake." And I told him, well, my mother gave it to me, so yes, I am. And then he told me, he was on the phone in the car, and he told me, well, okay, if you're like that, I'm going to email I'm doing a diet by Sonja Bakker. which is a Dutch dietitian. I don't know how to call this. I'm going to email her and tell her that this diet is not working because you're eating chocolate cake. And I was laughing at him and go your gang, do your best. And before I knew it, he had sent the email in the car to the person who is doing this diet. So yeah, he filed a complaint against me, his mother. I thought it was hilarious. I had to laugh really hard, but long story short, the diet isn't going well. I'm having a lot of trouble getting my kilos off, and okay, I'm going to accept it, because when I let the frustration get to me, it isn't working at all. So I'll take my days when I'm good, and when I'm not, I'm not. And I will take a little longer time to lose my kilos. But that's that. I'm going to show you my my whips. I'm going to start with the Weaver's Tapestry band sampler cell. As you all know, I told you in my previous video I had an inflammation in my hand and couldn't stitch. And I was in the middle of part 5, and at this point we are in part 9. So I had a little work cut out for me, and I'm happy to say in the last video I showed you my progress, and I'm going to show you first a picture of where I was the last time. And now I'm happy to report I am almost caught up. I'm starting part 9, which is the current week. So yay for me. It's still in the hoop because I'm working on it still. I'm going to show you a little bit. These were original, yes. They should be initials, but I saw that too late. So I made snakes out of it, and for the snake eyes I used seed beads in the green color of this middle part. And now I'm starting with part 9, and I'm almost there. Going to show you up close. I love the stitches on this fabric. It's 32 count Zweigart Murano, and yeah, love the fabric. And when I'm finished with the 9th part of this cell, I'm done with border or band 1, and we will continue with band 2. I love it. So that's my Weaver's Tapestry band sampler cell, and yeah, we will continue. The next project I'm working on, I shouldn't be working on. I told you I was saving this for the retreat, which is at the end of next week, and it was screaming at me to be worked on. So at one point I thought, what the heck, I'm just going to do a couple of stitches. And yeah, I did. Here's a picture of where I was the last time. And currently I am right here. I did a little bit of the border, and I finished the bunny, and I added the snow. I am not really sure. The called for fabric was 28 count pearl gray, not sure. I used 32 count, and the pattern calls for 2/2, and I'm not sure if I like it. I'm not sure if I should have done 1/2 because I don't like my stitches on the snow part. Maybe you can see it. I don't think they are as nice and neat as they normally are. So maybe I will take it out and do it over, but maybe I will continue, and I don't know. What do you think? Do you think it looks okay and should I continue, or do I need to start over? I hope I don't have to start over because it's Classic Colorworks floss and I only have enough for this pattern, and I hope to have enough to finish this one. But maybe I will, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if I should start over with 1/2 or continue with this. I really like it though. And I'm saving the rest of the pattern for the retreat, although I don't think we will be stitching as much as I anticipate. I think it's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of laughter and talking and not much stitching. But who knows? The next pattern I've been working on is my Spooky Halloween sampler by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I'm sorry, I'm tired, so bear with me. Here's a picture I was at the last time I showed you. And now, the last time I told you I finished this part, but I wasn't exactly finished. I needed to put the greens on the pumpkin, and I needed to finish the greens at the bottom of the pumpkin, and I started on the next part, and I will be working my way back to here. I really like stitching this one, and I love working on this fabric. It's 28. It's a 28 count natural even weave, and yeah, I think it's going to be fun. Excuse the wrinkles. Okay. Next whip is my Mirabilia Christmas ornament, and I hope I can. I have this project bag which is not opening normally, and I have to really yank the zipper. So maybe if I don't close it all the way, it's going to be fine. Okay, here's the picture where I was the last time. And here I am now. I added some of the wings and didn't have much time to work on this one because I needed to get caught up with my Weaver's Tapestry band sampler cell. So, but I like how this is looking, and I will be continuing with this one. I'm happy to report in the meantime that I still didn't get the flu. I was almost at the point where I thought, oh my god, I'm going to have a fever, because at my work the climate control wasn't working. It still isn't. For the last couple of days I've been working in a freezing temperature. At this point, this afternoon, we had an emergency solution. They installed some tubes where warm air was flowing into the center where I was working. But yeah, the last couple of days it was freezing, and I had a hard time getting warm again when I went home. So I believe it was yesterday or the day before where I went home with a sore throat because of the cold air, and my hands were, I don't have the right words for it, but my hands were aching and my throat was aching, and I thought, here we go. I'm so close to the retreat and I'm getting sick and I don't want it, and go away. So I drank a lot of smoothies and took my vitamins and got a good night's rest, and now my sore throat is gone. So I hope it stays away, and I hope I don't get sick for the retreat. And yeah, I hope it stays this way. Fingers crossed. These were my whips where I was working on the last couple of weeks. Leaves me to tell you about my purchases. Purchases. Because I'm 43 and I have a pattern which I'm making for my co-worker Tineke. It's my oldest whip and I haven't been working on that, and that's because the fabric is not nice to work with, and my eyesight isn't what it used to be. So I ordered to try it out. Maybe I will order some from an LNS or a needle workshop. I ordered this time from AliExpress a clip-on magnifier glasses, which I can clip on my normal glasses, and if I hold it the right way, I can clip it on and I can see my pattern magnified and my fabric magnified. Hope you can see it. It's magnified ×2, so this I will be bringing to the retreat with me. I don't know if I'm going to be working with it, but I will have to try it out. Oh my god. Don't hope my voice is leaving me. In earlier videos I told you I signed up for the farmhouse Christmas patterns from Little House Needleworks, and there were some things going wrong. It's Murphy's Law all over. First off, we got an email from this store where I signed up that FedEx, who were supposed to deliver this, had problems with snow in France, and due to that fact the patterns were late and the flosses were late. So it was about a week later that we got an email that it was there, but they didn't send the patterns with the flosses, and they didn't send all the flosses they need to. So we are currently almost 3 months after ordering. The LNS ordered from America, and not all the flosses are there, the specialty threads. So we will be getting the flosses later on. I chose First I'm going to show you the pattern, which I think you've already seen, almost everybody. I love this one. I'm not going to start this one anytime soon, but I'm going to hoard these patterns. I'm going to be working on one big piece of fabric, and it's Zweigart 32 count natural linen, and I think it's going to be wonderful. With the fabric came some of the specialty flosses, but not all. So we will have to wait till I think April to get the other flosses with these flosses, and next month we will be getting the next pattern, and so on and so on. But Murphy's Law, I tell you. But okay, it will get there anyway, and I don't mind. I'm not going to start this now, so, but it was nice to have it all together. But okay. Love how they packaged this. It's in a folder, so I can have everything together. So these were my whips and my purchases. I don't have any other purchases. I need to tell you that I won a giveaway. Yay! I don't have it yet. I won the giveaway from Crafty Angie. She gave away a pattern by Lavender and Lace, and it's Earth Angel. And I commented that I would love to stitch that one, and she gave it away because it was her birthday week. Happy birthday, Angie. And a few days ago I got a private message on Instagram that I won the giveaway. So yay, yay me. Love these patterns. And she wrote the next day that she couldn't send it right away because her son was very sick with the flu. So Angie, I hope your son is okay now. I hope he feels better, and don't worry about the patterns. They will be there. I don't mind. Don't worry. Take care of your son. That's more important than a pattern. Okay, shout outs. I have two this time around. First off, I follow Donna Barrow for a long time now on Instagram, and she recently decided to start Flosstube. Yay! So I checked her out, Flannel Jammies Farm. I will link everyone below. Flannel Jammies Farm, I love her videos. She makes wonderful videos. She's very sweet lady, and in her her second Flosstube video, she showed I don't know, I think it's a Brenda Gervais pattern. She stitched a bunny, and she purchased a clock and put it in the clock. I loved that idea. So Donna Ray, shout out for you, and I will be following you until forever. Second shout out is the Addicted Sisters, Nancy and Laura, if I get my handwriting right, sorry. Two sisters who stitch and love their interaction, love what they stitch, and they are fun to watch. So check them out. I will link them also below. And yeah, these were my shout outs, and I love the Flosstube community. I started watching Flosstube again, and yeah, having so much fun. Last thing I need to tell you is I am in a binge watch right now. Finally, last year, the third season of Outlander, my favorite series of all time, Last year, September was the third season, and we couldn't see it in the Netherlands. Nobody purchased the rights for the series. So when I heard Netflix was the only one, and they would broadcast it from this year, I immediately signed up for Netflix, and I was waiting and waiting, and the first two seasons are there, but the third season is not there. And every time I check on Netflix, where are new episodes, where's the third season? And a few days ago, my coworker, who is also watching Outlander, grabbed me by the hand and said, "Debbie, you need to come with me." And I said, "Okay, why?" "I will show you." And okay, I went with her, and she showed a newsletter of our cable company, which is not Netflix. And last year they told they didn't purchase the rights of Outlander, and now they did. And from the 1st of March, they have all the episodes of season 3 of Outlander on their app. And if you have the right package, you can see them all, and I do. So, long story short, I'm binge watching season 3 of Outlander, and I'm bawling my eyes out. If you need a recommend for a series, Outlander, go watch it. I need to cry every time. So that's what I want to tell you, and I think I'm done with this video. I will hope to see you next time. The next time I will shoot a video will be after the retreat. I hope to make some footage at the retreat, but I don't know if everybody there wants to be on the video. And there are a lot of Flosstubers, but there are some people who are not Flosstubers, so I need to ask them first, and I will see what I can videotape there, and that will be a part of my next Flosstube video. If you are new to my channel and like my video, then I hope you would leave a thumbs up, and I hope you leave comments, and I hope you subscribe. And if you are a returning viewer, then thank you, and I hope you will be a subscriber for a long time. I've currently reached 500 subscribers, and that's a milestone for me, so thank you all. I will be purchasing some things at the Borduurparadijs and at the retreat, and we'll be doing a giveaway the next video to celebrate the 500 subscribers. So thank you for watching, and I hope you are all well, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.